Hi, this is Judith, and I have the Celestial team here. They wanted to come right in, but I wanted to introduce myself first and to just say that they want to give their perspectives on the energy we've been in and how, as they put it, discombobulating it's been, and to introduce you to a change that's going to be occurring in the energies on 12/12/12 that will then prepare us for Winter Solstice, crossing the threshold. So I need to let them through before I explode. Okay. This is the Celestial team. We are here, and she did almost explode. We really wanted to come through and talk to you because we are so excited, beloved, about the process you are in now. Oh, you are in it. And it has felt discombobulating. And we would like to explain that so it doesn't make you as anxious as it sometimes does. Or your brain gets anxious. Your brain cannot understand it at all. So we wanted to give you a perspective so that you would know what you're doing, how wonderful it is, and to prepare you to receive the energies of your 12/12/12, and that is going to prepare you for 12/21/12. You see, you have been now in a rigorous process of moving out of duality, polarization, the feelings of separation, isolation, them against us, this against that. You've been moving out of that. And so, you've been in a process of clearing, remembering, releasing, clearing, accessing other aspects of you from other lifetimes who've been traumatized by victimization, persecution, the misuse of power, all of these things that are part and parcel of living in an illusion of separation. So that's what you've been going through. In fact, sometimes aspects will trigger emotions that might seem so powerful that you don't know where they came from and you don't even know who you are. Well, we're here to tell you that you do know who you are. You're just being reintroduced to all that you are, clearing it, integrating it. And it has been challenging for your human experience, we know. But we are here to tell you that on 12/12/12, the energies are going to form a vortex, which actually creates a portal, just as the center of your own galaxy does. And that is going to move you into a different kind of energy with a different focus and a different purpose. Oh, and this is exciting. You'll love hearing this. It's going to move you from clearing and accessing and releasing trauma into preparing to take new actions. The energies will support new actions of co-creation. The divine male and the divine female in you will really kick in this vortex and work together so that you become a highly powerful and efficient co-creator, and you will be moving in the energies of integrating. You see? You were in the energies of bringing up the old in order to see it and release it and clear it. On 12/12/12, you will be in energies that will prepare you for unity consciousness. That is going to be a wonderful change indeed, and you will feel more at home, more comfortable. They're preparing you for when you actually do cross the threshold. So you have it all together in a way. You're in alignment. You're already integrating. You see? So you can look forward to that. You will be moving out of the need for everything to be kept separate. This country's there and the line is there and those people are there and there's the line and we're here. Because in separation, that sort of order was needed. Because separation led to duality, polarization. Conflict between, differences meant conflict. Differences meant somebody had to be wrong, right? Now as you move into integration, diversity, the richness that each unique aspect of you individually brings to the mix will make you, your whole collective, a beautiful orchestra indeed. Because rather than separating, you will all come together and harmonize. You will harmonize. Can you imagine that? Having all the different notes of all the different kinds of people in your world, all harmonizing to find the right balance with one another. You are singers. We cannot wait to hear the chorus begin from your planet, beloved. Look forward. It's happening. It's coming right now. And remember that right now, because where you've actually been is we put it betwixt and between. Not comfortable in the old ways, not knowing what to do in the new energies, and not really trusting your own power. It has been discombobulating. You see, the old ways don't work in this new energy, and that's part of the discombobulation. And that has been by design. Because why else would you step into a new consciousness if the other one felt perfectly fine to you? Has to get a little uncomfortable. Has to not work anymore. Even for you to notice. Right? So, that's where you've been, discombobulated. Dealing with all of these issues of disempowerment, traumas, and right on the edge of integrating and being powerful. It is the difference between adolescence and blooming maturity. Adolescence is a period what your psychologists call individuation. Individuation. Right? Meaning becoming individuals. Becoming really separate. Right? Because if I'm really separate, I'll stand out and be important and be noticed, you see. The focus of being powerful was all out there, being noticed, being special, being an individual. That's adolescence. Annoying sometimes, but necessary. Now you're moving into mastery. Being a full, blooming master grown up. Grown up because you're integrating yourself whole again, and you'll be much bigger. Literally, you'll be a grown up. So, remember to drink a lot of water. So, grown-ups, that's where we were. Judith distracted us with her need for some water, which was good because then we could remind you. Grown-ups, that's where you're going. Leaving adolescence, the need to be separate behind in order to come together. In adolescence, part of the dilemma is that you do not feel powerful. And so you try to make yourself seem powerful. And so you fight, and there are wars, and people win and lose. In mastery, you are powerful, period. Because all power can only, ever, without exception, be accessed from within you. Anytime you try to find or pretend or look powerful from doing something on the outside, it's a charade. It's something you're doing because you don't feel powerful. And so you have to make yourself feel powerful. Your power is within. Your power is in the moment. Every moment, always within you. That's what you'll be moving into, knowing that you are a co-creator, that there is no reason to fight against or resist or attach to or fight for anything. You are a co-creator. You create the reflections. And you will rest in this in a new way rather than striving for it and trying to believe it. Because another thing that will happen is you will shift out of the ego brain programming, which can only operate as a tool of separation and labeling and categorizing, into the intelligence of your amazing human multidimensional heart. That's where you access your power. That's where you access your inner knowing, and it comes differently. It's intuitive. It's a sense. It's interpreting frequencies. You're moving into living through frequencies rather than emotions. Emotions are actually a lower vibration form of frequencies, and if you continue to let them run you now, they will pull you back into the past, because your emotions, the experience of emotion now is based on things that happened in the past. It's a past operational system, right? You feel happy that something's going to happen. Why? It's because you've already associated it with happy. You feel scared because you associate it with something scary. It isn't. It's all neutral. So, the more you can move into feeling through frequencies rather than emotions, the easier it will be, because you'll be using the tools of the new game. Your multidimensional heart center, frequencies, harmonization, those are your new tools. Now, why would you want to hang on to the old ways? This is going to get much easier now and make it easier for you. And what we want you to know, above all, is that unity consciousness is not hard for humans. Can you imagine that? After all the traumas and wars and fights and this and that and destruction, we sit here and tell you, and we are not even in a human form, we sit here and tell you, unity consciousness is not hard. Consciousness is not hard for humans. You think, how do you know? Well, we'll tell you how we know. Because humans are made of love. Humans are the most emotional beings on the planet. And although you're leaving the baser kind of emotions that tie you to duality behind, because you have that capacity to feel so many different things, you, above all in your universe, have the capacity to express love in the largest, the most infinite variety of ways. It is innate with you. The only thing that has made you forget that is the ego brain programming that you use to stay in this duality place in the first place, right? That's it. So here's our biggest advice for you. When you feel discombobulated, it's not you. You are not discombobulated. It's the ego brain programming that's having a hard time, that can't figure out the new game. Okay? So, if you feel discombobulated, remember, it's not even you. It's an old program that's becoming obsolete. Right? And then use that discombobulated feeling to remind you that you are indeed expanding past the ego brain program, because it can't even figure out where you are right now. All right? Remember that. You are beings of love. You move us beyond words with your ways of expressing love. And so, move into that energy now. Own it again. And when you cross your threshold of your date, 12/21/12, you do not have to worry about meditating or doing anything serious or important. Here's what we want you to do. Dance across it. Sing across it. Hug one another across it. Make love across it. Enjoy this melting pot of love that you are in. Express all the ways of loving that you can. Celebrate all of them. Enjoy every other one around you. Make it a day of celebrating as loudly as you can that you are in love together again. Just celebrate. Feel it. Give it away. Receive it. Share it. This, beloved, is who you are. Welcome home to yourself. Welcome home. We love you so. We love you. Bravo. We will never leave you, but we will end this video for now.